guys, what's up? It's Kasheera back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks and I've been wanting to share more inspirational personal things with you guys. What I'm going to be doing is adding a more empowering aspect to this channel. It's still going to be beauty, lifestyle, and inspiration. So that's gonna be the new addition, because like the things I'm gonna be sharing are things that I'm working on in my everyday life. Like, you'll see. So I'm gonna be talking about my personal growth journey, where I started, where I'm at now, things that have helped me tremendously, and I'm gonna let this plane fly by. Right, guys, so I'll be sharing things that have helped me tremendously, people that I love, the people that I go to get my weekly dose of inspiration, empowerment, just so I can stay in the right energy and the right mindset. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stay tuned. Alright guys, so where to begin? I'm gonna start with my time in middle school to high school. So around that time, I found myself really depressed. I had low self-esteem. I was really affected by like the media's portrayal of what was cool, what was hot, what was beautiful, and because of all that bombardment of external stimulus, I didn't feel good about myself, and I just remember being depressed and almost suicidal. But like when I think back on those days, like I feel like even though I had suicidal thoughts, I don't think I would have actually acted on those thoughts. My outlet was poetry, so I would write this really like dark poetry, and I guess that was, at least I had an outlet. But yeah, I just remember I don't know, feeling like I wanted to lash out. You know, I grew up raised by my dad. There was 6 of us, and I guess I never really felt like I could really express myself fully. You know, the parent-child relationship, you know, the parents usually like, you listen to what I have to say and I'm right, you're wrong, basically. So from middle school to high school, I basically, my hair fell out. And I had to get braces. So I was really not feeling pretty at all. And I was bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I was pretty bad. Like, I used to get in trouble. I was cursing at my teachers. I was getting into fights. And I just, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just it's also the environment. Like, my school environment, like, you know how it is in school. Like, people got smart things that they want to say, and so I just wanted to make sure that I was like ready for anybody that wanted to say something or had something smart to say. Like, I had a comeback ready, and so that will get me into trouble. And then also hanging out with the wrong people, that would get me in trouble too. But anyway, we actually ended up moving from Jersey to Philly when I finished the 10th grade, and that was right around the time my hair fell out. I just got braces, and then I was going to a new school. So all the friends that I kind of had made in Jersey, I was leaving them all behind to go to a new school, entering into the 11th grade. When I got to the 11th grade, like, I didn't really have any friends. Everybody that was in my grade had already established their friends, and so I really kind of felt just out of place. It was very not so happy time in my life because like I said, my hair, I didn't even have my hair no more because it was like it had fallen out, and like I just didn't even feel like, I just felt like so not pretty. So yeah, my self-esteem was really, really low. And then I remember in the 12th grade, I wasn't really even in school that much because I had enough credits that I only had to attend school for like half a day. So yeah, my senior year, I just wasn't really there. And I didn't really feel like I made any like lifelong friendships. I feel like if I would have stayed in Jersey, then some of those people would have definitely been my lifelong friends. Because I see even now, the friends that I had in Jersey, they're still really close. So I'm like, I probably would have still had those close friendships had we not have moved. Right, so when it was time to graduate high school and go off to college, like I was really excited to just experience being away. When I got to college, you know, I was kind of warned about the partying at my particular college, but I was like, I'm not gonna get caught up in that. I don't drink. I didn't drink when I first got to college, but my roommate, my first year of college, she liked to drink, and I would see her stumbling in every night, and I'd be like, that is not gonna be me. But then there was one night, it was my birthday, and you know, I would see her constantly going out, having fun and partying with her friends and getting drunk and stuff. And I think after a while I started to think like, man, well, at least she's having a lot of fun, even though she's drinking, like she's having a lot of fun. So my birthday came around. She's like, you sure you don't want to go out? Like, it's your birthday. You got to celebrate. You got to do something. And so I was like, all right. So we went to this party, and like, just like how you see in the movies, people like taking a bunch of shots and they can hold their liquor well. Like, I wanted to see if I could be that way. So I remember taking a double shot. And I remember like a couple minutes later being like so woozy, like, and off balance. Like, I was trying to walk up the stairs. It just was not happening. I was like, wow. And then from then on out, guys, I kind of just joined into that whole lifestyle of going out and partying and drinking and get drunk. And so yeah, I was taking part in a lot of reckless behavior, but not like sexual reckless behavior. Like, I have 3 sisters. I had already seen them go through so many relationships, so I actually learned from them. So I was like, whatever, I'm not getting involved with nobody until it's the one, or, you know what I'm saying? So I actually stuck with that, even though I was drinking a lot in college. Like, I was like, I'm not getting caught up with no guys, because they got to come at me the right way. So anyway, there was one instance. This instance or situation experience could be its own story time video, but basically I got locked up. I didn't get locked up. It's not even funny, but I can laugh at it now because it's the future. It's the present, whatever. Right, so yeah, I got in trouble because I had got really drunk, and I thought I was walking home. I had told my friends, like, I'm going home, and I thought I was going home, but then I guess, I don't know if I blacked out or something, but I was not home. I had walked down to some store, and then I think I somehow triggered the alarm, and then the cops came, and then yeah, I got locked up. Yeah, so anyway, after that happened, you guys let me know if you want to hear that story time. I guess it's a learning lesson, because it's a lesson learned, because drinking and get drunk, that can get you into trouble. And I had gotten into a habit of doing that. So after that happened, I kind of realized that I needed to really think about what I was doing. Like, you know, this kind of behavior could lead to serious things happening. So I think that was kind of a wake-up call for me. It wasn't until after I got out of college that I was really able to start, I just felt free of expectations, like, you know, going off on your own for real. Like, all your college friends, they going off on their own. They gotta like figure out their life. And so that's when my self-growth journey really started, was right after college. I started looking into just ways that traumas and old beliefs can kind of be stored in the body, and can kind of hold you back from seeing the possibilities for your life. So my first big major shift was forgiveness. Like, alright guys, so a big growth, a big step for me was forgiveness, learning how to forgive. I experienced sexual trauma when I was a child, and it took me up until after college to even realize that I had been hurt by it, that I was affected, and that I was still holding on to it and still experiencing so much pain because of it. And So when the way that I realized that I had been holding on to the pain related to that situation was I experienced like a physical pain like in my heart area. And when I asked myself like, what is this, that popped into my mind right away, that situation. So basically it was, I experienced molestation when I was younger. And so yeah, when I realized that it had affected me in a negative way and it was still affecting me, then I was like, how do I release this? How do I let go of this? Like, how do I forgive so that I can truly let go and not still have so much emotion and hurt attached to it? So that was like really the beginning of just realizing like how things affect the body and how it affects how you express yourself in the world and what you believe is possible and how you see yourself, your confidence, all that. So that was literally my first step. I started watching Sonia Barrett. You guys have to check her out. She kind of opened my mind, or our minds, because me and Mark, we were together right after college. She opened our minds to just noticing how you can be programmed from a young age to have certain beliefs, and those beliefs can cause you to kind of have certain limitations set in place, and also how to kind of break out of those limitations and kind of create the life that you want. So Sonia Barrett was definitely instrumental in that big shift and change. Also Cindy Eiler. Now I'd say Cindy Eiler is amazing too. I'm gonna list all of their links in the description box. I learned a lot of kind of being conscious of my energy through Cindy, and knowing what my energy is doing and what my relationship to different things are energetically through Cindy Eiler. Like, what is the energetic relationship when it comes to money? Do you kind of feel really closed up and tense and frustrated about it? Or are you completely open to receiving abundance in your life? So Cindy Eiler is amazing for that. I'll list some of my favorite videos from her as well. And also just different teachers. I've been like kind of just taking in as much as possible. But what I'll tell you guys, the most recent thing is self-love. For self-love, I'm doing this mirror technique that I learned from a woman named Louise. Amazing, you guys. Like, oh my gosh, because this is like so current. I recommend you guys check out her method. It's like a mirror technique, and it's something that you can do daily. And yeah, it's been amazing. Like, okay, I'm still like doing it every day, but it's a very powerful technique. And it basically helps you to learn how to love yourself more. And a lot of times people tell you like you gotta love yourself, but they don't tell you how. So when it comes to self-love, do that mirror technique. I'm telling you, it's amazing. And then also, for me, I had to learn how to change my inner talk. My inner talk, first of all, that inner chatter, most of that is based off of what you habitually think, or what your inner mind is habitually saying to you. Does it have a habit of just being super critical? If that's the habit, then you have to change it and to make it positive. You want it to be consistently positive. So it takes daily practice. So I had to do that. At first I didn't even think I could change my inner thoughts. Like, I just felt like a slave to all the mean things that I used to say to myself. But then over time, like just every day, I would become aware of what I was saying to myself in my head, and then I would make a different choice. And I would say something reassuring, positive. Mostly, even if you just start with like, it's okay. Like, don't beat yourself up when you're down. If you feeling like you're in a funk or you're depressed, don't say things that's gonna make you feel worse. Like, you wanna talk to yourself. You wanna soothe yourself. So you wanna say like, all right, so it's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's okay that we feel hurt by whatever this person did or whatever this person said. You know, that's completely normal, but it's all right because we're gonna move forward. You basically gotta be your own cheerleader. You gotta be your own inspiration coach. You gotta give yourself a pep talk so you can kind of like just stay in that vibration of positive energy. So yeah, so changing my inner self-talk and doing the mirror technique, I feel like those are really powerful tools. Also getting out and going outside into nature. We have access to so much beauty around us, especially out here in LA. Like, there's just so much beauty out here. We got access to 3 pools. And I was like, you know, sometimes Mark will be like, you want to come with us to the pool? I'm like, no, I gotta sit here and work. But it's like, all right, I can take a break and go to the pool. You know, like, I need to enjoy what we have access to, because it's like you can have access to so many beautiful things like right around the corner from you, and you choose to focus on other things that maybe aren't really invigorating your soul, your spirit. So yeah, I'm gonna put a list right here of all the things that I just mentioned that are important, or that I think that are important as far as self-growth, and they've been instrumental in helping me to kind of get to a positive space. And it's also helped me with manifesting and being able to manifest consistent abundance. Right guys, so everything that I've learned, and I'm probably, my face is probably all sweaty because it's so hot in here, but everything that I've learned, or the most important thing that I've learned, is that for each thing that I want to achieve growth in, it's like I have to make a daily practice. So working out, that's like a way to show yourself self-love. Positive self-talk every day, that's another way to kind of stay mentally where I want to be. Going outside, that's also a part of taking care of yourself. You know, it's not good to be in the house all the time. And also just making sure that you're checking in with your partner. It's like a relationship needs to be nurtured, and like when it's neglected, we're both going to be feeling that. And so being a better partner, all of these things, it's like we have to make daily choices on the daily basis to make sure that we are where we want to be in those different areas. And like, if we want to connect more, then Mark and I, we got to make sure that we checking in with each other. What could we do? How can we make sure we give ourselves time while we're raising our son? So it's amazing. Becoming a parent has been awesome, but it also requires some balancing, you know, because you gotta still make sure you nurture your relationship. Because I'm telling y'all, we give Makai all the love, and we love giving him love, but we can't forget about each other. And we're also going to do another video on that too, just how becoming parents kind of changes the dynamic, and finding balance and all that good stuff, and which we're still practicing all of that too. Alright guys, so I hope this video has helped somebody out there. Please share any tools that you have used for your self-growth, on your self-growth journey, and I will definitely check them out. There's so much inspiration and empowerment out there, and a lot of times we go through similar things. You know, we're all working and striving to be better, and so I just want to share more of that on this channel, and that's what I plan on doing. I got a lot in store, guys. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave you guys with something that I'll probably be saying at the end of every video that I make. But shine as bright as you can, share your light with the world. And I hope this video has helped you guys in some way. Alright, I love you guys. I'm so hot right now, that's why I can't even talk. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.